We are live at the Bristol Motor Speedway Under the Lights edition, as well playoff edition. 500 laps around one of the toughest tracks in NASCAR for these Cup Series drivers, and only 10 playoff spots remain heading into the next round. Two are locked up, and there are still 14 drivers fighting for those 10 spots. We'll see who will get into the round of 12 of the playoffs as well, who will win one of the crown jewel events this season. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we are about to get into tonight's full race live stream with a live realistic commentary as always. So welcome everybody into this one. This is going to be very interesting to say the least. I don't have very high hopes that we're going to make it to the end of this race. The AI do not race you very cleanly here. At both ends of the racetrack, it's pretty equal with one another in the sense that they like to run you down the racetrack. So they'll start high and then they'll dive to the bottom in the middle and they'll keep coming down to the bottom even if you're there. So I really don't know how to pass cars in this. That is going to be very difficult. Now, the good news is we were second in practice. The bad news is I qualified 31st. I'm not sure how I qualified 31st. My qualifying time was very similar to what I ran in practice, but for whatever reason in practice I was second and I was 31st in qualifying. So I don't know if we're going to be fast, if we're going to be slow. I have no clue. Brad Keselowski will be starting on the pole for tonight's race. Martin Truex Jr. will start outside of the front row in second. Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott will line up in row 2. Kyle Larson and Joey Logano in row number 3. Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon in row 4. And Cole Custer, Kurt Busch in row number 5. Coming in off a win at the Richmond Raceway in the last race, which is why our driver Keegan Schneider is locked up into the champion, or I should say, into the round of 12 along with his teammate William Byron. There you see in the upper left-hand corner of the screen the points heading into tonight's race. There are actually 3 drivers who are locked in. Again, 2 on wins, Byron and Schneider. Martin Truex Jr. is also locked into the next round virtue of points. Kyle Larson, all he has to do is finish 35th or better, and he will be locked in no matter who wins tonight or how the points shake up behind him as well. So Larson is almost a guaranteed lock. Harvick is looking pretty comfortable. And then you got to look down to drivers like Matt DiBenedetto, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney. Still comfortable for the most part, but they could fall out. It wouldn't be unrealistic if they ended up DNFing. I could see one of those guys falling out in that circumstance. If they could just get to the end of the race and really finish inside the top 20, I think they should make it no problem no matter who wins. Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, 16 and 12 points above the cutoff line, but then it gets really tight after that. Tyler Reddick, only 7 points above the cutoff line, and Brad Keselowski, who starts on the pole tonight, will be that first driver above the cutoff line, or I should say the last driver above the cutoff line. 1 point to the good. Corey LaJoie, 1 point to the negative. Austin Dillon, 2 points to the negative. Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell, both 3 points below the cutoff line. That is how tight it is right now, that the 16th place driver in points is only 3 points behind Keselowski for that 12th and final spot. Also on the road to Daytona, the road to the Busch Clash, so we got those icons down on the bottom left-hand corner of the stream as well. Well, without further ado, let's get this race underway, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties, so that's why the stream was a little bit later. For whatever reason, the settings weren't saving. I had to mess with it a little bit. Then I had it on expert difficulty, and it was way too hard. I was just getting ran over by everybody. So we're running on champion difficulty here tonight, and we'll see if Schneider can make it all 500 laps as the green flag is in the air. And already the first lap is in the books as they're 2x2 for the race lead at the front of the field. Schneider trying to be patient. He's trying to give as much room to the car on the outside lane as possible with running the bottom. The top is a lane he definitely wants to run, but in the dirty air, it's going to be difficult. You're pretty much constantly going to be in traffic at Bristol. I'm sure we're going to see here today. Saw a couple accidents in practice as well, so this may be a caution-filled race. Who knows how the scoring will end up working out under all these cautions if we do end up getting any in the race. That is, I would have to imagine we're going to get some. And because it's the first race I ran at Bristol in this game, I have no clue what the pit window is in this game at this track. It's not like it is in real life at most of the tracks in this game. So I can't take that into consideration, saying that we can probably go 100 150 to 175 laps, but I'm not sure if that is the case. I do remember Dirt Bristol was only 125 laps roughly we can go on fuel, so it might be the same there. Just have to wait and see. He's been working on Anthony Alfredo since the very start of the race, still on the inside of the 38 car. He just can't clear him off the exit of the corner. Pulls the center a little bit better that time. Sends it down to the bottom. Runs the race back to the gas, finally clears the 38. Now he sends it into turn 3 with a slide job maneuver to pull up in front of the 53 car of Joey Gase. He's looking to make the pass on Justin Haley. Overruns the corner, contact with the 77. Stalls out the 48 of Schneider. Tyler Verbeck, Cerebral Assassin, Ashton G, welcome into the chat. First down there in the chat, that is. Schneider flatlines it into 3. He wanted to make sure he was going to have the 77 clear. He's got clean air in front of him. This car feels pretty fast. And a very poor qualifying effort. For whatever reason, he didn't make any mistakes in qualifying. Second in practice, so I'm not sure exactly why he qualified as bad as he did. Won last night at Richmond, in the premiere at least. So at least he knows if he does DNF today, he is in the next round regardless. All Schneider's racing for today is a win, which would give him 5 more playoff points entering into the round of 12. And knowing that there are some wild card races, to say the least, in the round of 12, you're going to want all the playoff points you can possibly have. No playoff points, no amount of playoff points are too much in general, but especially when you look at the fact that you got Las Vegas, Talladega, and the Roval as your 3 races in the round of 12, and consider the fact that the NASCAR 21 edition uses the same what glitches we're going to get or crashes we're going to get throughout the course of each and every one of those races. Schneider also did loosen it up a hair from where he had it in practice initially. So they have been trying to work on the car. The handling feels really good the early going of the race, but as the tires wear on, it's going to be very interesting to see if the car's still going to have the turn in it. Stability help is on, of course, as well as the champion difficulty. Again, I was going to do expert difficulty because I was locked into the next round, but we would have ran last place all night, I guarantee it. I was getting blown around by Rick Ware cars in practice. Not even blown around, like it wasn't like they were passing me cleanly either. As soon as they get to the back bumper of your car, they just move you out of the way initially. And not like, you know, they kind of let up and they kind of gradually use the bump and run. No, they just use you as your brakes. I spun out twice. One time I backed into the wall because of it. We were never going to make it more than 50 laps if I had it on expert. This, at least they don't run into the back of you necessarily. At least the slower cars. Maybe the faster cars will. We'll have to see when lap traffic becomes a thing tonight. But obviously they're definitely crowded. You can just kind of see how they run that high line on entry and they diamond cut the corner off. But even if there's a car underneath, they still run that same line. I will say they're a lot more lenient in the race so far than what they were in practice. In practice, you would get underneath the car and they would just crowd into you and keep crowding you down to the below the black on the apron. We haven't seen that yet today. Ryan Newman just about did it on the 48 that time. Schneider backed out of the gas just a little bit extra in the middle of the corner to let Newman in line. Glenn Goad, welcome to the street. My car is more towards the looser setup. It's halfway between loose and tight. And honestly, as far as how it feels fine. I have stability help on. I'm scared that it's going to get really tight, though, in the long run. I didn't run longer than 30 laps in practice for one session on tires. So we'll just have to wait and see. Ryan Newman sends it into turn 1 on that outside lane, trying to get back around the 48 who had passed him the corner before. Did not work. Bubba Wallace holding the bottom as he's trying to get around Trackhouse Racing's Daniel Suarez. Schneider to the inside, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for position. I'm trying to figure out what that haze or smoke is on the front stretch next to the start-finish line. Every time we cross the start-finish line, it seems like there's some sort of like smoke or fog or something going on. Not seeing anybody make any contact. It wasn't there that time. So difficult to pass cars in this game at Bristol, especially. Schneider's been working on Stenhouse for about 3 or 4 laps now. Trying to battle him clean. It doesn't take much to spin these cars out. Oh, Wallace slides up the racetrack a little bit. Nearly makes contact with Daniel Suarez. And about pinched him into the outside wall on the front stretch. Wallace checks up a little bit. Schneider gets into him. They drive on for now. And all of a sudden, I believe some of the slower backmarker cars are creeping into the picture. Even with these cars in the middle of the pack. Another checkup. Bubba Wallace again gets ran into. 3 wide into turn 3. Haven't tried this yet. Not in practice or the race. And Schneider makes the pass on both Daniel Suarez and Bubba Wallace. As David Reagan is holding up this line on the outside. So Wallace definitely got the worst end of the contact, damaging that left rear corner panel, but I'm sure we're going to see a lot of cars with damage like that by the end of the night. Oh man, and Chastain nearly just runs right through the 48. Schneider did a great job catching his race car. And that's what they were doing on expert difficulty. I don't know what that came from there necessarily, but Chastain ran right into the back of the 48 car.
2 on the outside, you're 3.
Well, Almirola checked up. Timmy Hill in front of the 14 and the 10. Briscoe finally going to get down to the bottom of the racetrack. Schneider trying to use Timmy Hill as a pick to get around Almirola. He will. Good drive off the exit of turn 2 to get to the inside of the 14 car now. Kaz Grell on the outside. The Stuart Haas car is still stuck up there. Cole Custer now is also stuck, and Schneider is inside the top 15. For qualifying 31st. Mikey boy Billy Kramer, welcome as well. It's going to be hard with the leaderboard in this game to really keep an eye on the playoff battle, but I will do as much justice to the playoff battle as possible with the commentating tonight. Cody Ware on the inside lane, another Rick Ware car. Joey Gase on the outside. Gase cuts down in front of Cody Ware. Hamlin is forcing the 51 down. I don't think he realized he was 3 wide, and Hamlin nearly gets turned off the front bumper of the 51. Hamlin 3 points below the cutoff line coming in. He's currently back to 13th after Schneider gets around him for 12th. Using the 53 of Gase as a pick. The only car faster in practice than Schneider was Joey Logano in the 22 also. Incidentally, again, his teammate Keselowski qualified on the pole, so the Penske cars seem fast coming into tonight's race.
Clear. Car right. Car right. Still next to you. Clear.
Live traffic's definitely making it maybe a bit easier for the 48 to make some passes for position. These lead lap cars keep getting stuck behind the lap cars. Christopher Bell, who comes in also 3 points below the cutoff line, along with his teammate Denny Hamlin, having a good run so far at 8th place. There's a potential that we could see 2 Joe Gibbs cars eliminated from the round of 16. We do know Truex is already locked into the next round on points. Busch uses Haley as a pick to get back by his teammate Bell. Schneider going to follow Bush's lane to get by Christopher Bell as well. Schneider to the inside of Bush himself off the exit of turn 4. And it seems like the 48 is starting to turn it on the long run. Byron also works his way around Bell as he continues to go backwards, and Bell's very quickly dropped 3 spots in about 2 laps. Schneider to 8th. We'll see if Byron will follow. Schneider got back into the gas too soon, and I think he's got a tire down. It's the first time he's hit the wall today, and that is all it takes to blow a tire here at Bristol. That was not a hard hit whatsoever, but Schneider has blown a right front tire, and he's got to coast it all the way down into the pit lane now. 30 miles an hour is the pit road speed limit. I'm not even sure what pit lane I'm in. I don't even think I'm in the right pit lane. I wish the game would have told me what pit lane I'm supposed to be in.
We'll be pitting in about 5 laps.
I guess we're on the backstretch. I should have known, though. I qualified 31st. And I think I blew another tire leaving the pits. This is just a disastrous race. I did not do that. The game did that. Well, this didn't take long, did it? Come on, game. Are you kidding me? I should have known those first 42 laps were too good to be true. I hit the commitment line. The game turned me straight into the barrels. It looks like it might drive me off. I mean, I'm already probably 5 or 6 laps down and counting now. Given it's Bristol, it only takes 15 seconds to get around this track. And no caution, of course. Cautions are on, but that did not take long at all. I just cannot believe that. Everything was going so good until I hit the wall. I didn't even hit the wall that hard. I'm going to go back. I want to see how fast I was going when I hit the wall. Because I backed it up knowing I got back into the gas too soon. I had to have been going less than 100 miles an hour when I hit the wall. I really don't want to restart because I have a feeling this is going to happen again. When did I... Tires down there. Tires still down. I think I hit the wall going 93 miles an hour. I'm going to rewind that one more time. I'm going to try to pause it on impact. 96. Yeah, about 93 to 96 miles an hour. I backed it down when I hit the wall. And I mean, I barely hit it, too. It wasn't like I hit it straight at that speed. Like, I kissed the wall at that speed and I blew a tire. And now the game is making me do some burnouts. I don't want to restart the game, but I do want to test something real quick. Because I wonder if I'm going to try to make a green flag pit stop right off the start of the race. And I'm going to see if it drives me into the barrels again. Because if it drives me into the barrels, what am I supposed to do? Entering the pit lane. I'm not going to rerun this race if I can't make a pit stop. Because at some point, we're going to have to make a pit stop. Maybe not under green. Maybe we can get lucky and we get some cautions. But I'm not going to race 125 laps, you know, to find out if I'm going to have to pit under green or yellow. Okay, let me make my stop. Back it down. Back it down. 30 miles an hour. I mean, I was going like 19 when I got into the pits. I mean, I guess it made me... That was pretty clean. Let me see leaving the pits first. We still got to leave pit road. Because it blew a tire when I left pit road. From the looks of it also. Hope the patch next week fixes this glitch. Probably not. I doubt it. I doubt that. I mean, this glitch is so inconsistent. Like, I've raced at every track now in this game. Some tracks it does it, some tracks it doesn't. And some tracks, you know, it might not do it to you every time, but it does it some of the time. I want to see if Truex is going to run right through me. I swear, every time we live stream this game is when I have the biggest issues. Like, when I ran Richmond on the premiere, ran Richmond and then premiered the race highlights, I didn't have any issues the whole race. We had a few natural cautions. I never got trapped a lap down with the yellows, whether I pitted or not under the caution. It was a perfectly clean race. But the last, 4 live streams we've had now. This one, Darlington, Daytona, Michigan, we've wrecked out because of the game's miscues, most of them because of trying to make a pit stop. That's literally what's happened the last 4 times we've live streamed this game in the last week and a half to 2 weeks. I mean, I know it's a coincidence, but actually I've won the last 2 premieres now that I think about it, because I won at the Indianapolis Road Course too. So I won at the Indy Road Course, and then I also won... Yeah, Truex is going to run right through me when he gets a chance. I don't even know why I'm still running at this point. I'm going to try kissing the wall again intentionally, see if it blows the tire. And try to hit it at about the same speed as if I'm checking up. I didn't blow it that time. I tried in turn 2. That's where I blew the tire last time, was turn 2. Yeah, I think it's something with turn 2 on this game. It's got to be. Now I'm just testing stuff. I'm not restarting this race. Sorry for anybody that wants me to restart this race, but I am not going through this again. I unfortunately had a late start to the night as it is anyway. I have to work tomorrow still. I'll do something in place of this, but we'll keep the stream running. And I'll figure something else out. I'm just trying to test, you know, the flaws with Bristol in this game. And I wonder if I blow a tire every time I hit the wall in turn 2. I'm going to hit it on the first try this time.
Got one right. Clear,
Drop
clear.
it back.
Stay left. Clear, clear, clear.
See if I blow a tire. No. I mean, it definitely doesn't take much to blow a tire, I'll say that much. I don't know, it's not blowing now. Okay, so that must have just been a coincidental thing. That's crazy, though. I go 42 laps without hitting the wall once. The first time I hit the wall, I blow a tire. I didn't even hit it hard, either. Like, even in these demonstrations, I think I've hit it harder than what I actually hit it when I was actually racing. Oh, my goodness. Well, we still got to finish this race. Well, for those of you that are not new to the channel, you guys know the drill with this. That we'll put it down to 2%. I did not think we were going to DNF that soon into the race tonight. I'm not going to lie. Could I restart? Yes. I just have a feeling it's going to happen again. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm done restarting in this game. I don't like restarting because I just feel, whether it's the game's fault or my fault, and most of the time it's the game's fault. I think it's only been my fault like once or twice that I've legitimately wrecked, and I could see myself like, okay, that was my fault. But most of the time, and it's because I do make mistakes from time to time. I'm willing to admit it. Obviously, nobody's perfect. I've made mistakes on live streams and I've wrecked, and I'm like, oh man, how did I do that? But, you know, like stalling out on pit road right there is obviously not my fault. You know, whether I had the blown right front or not, the game shouldn't do that.
We're here at Bristol Motor Speedway for the final race in the round of 16.
Especially when I'm trying to do a live commentary, realistic commentary. Then what was the point of running the first 42 laps if I'm just going to restart it anyway? It just does not, it doesn't feel right for me to do that. We've done it in the past, and I think literally all 2 or 3 times we've done it, where I kept restarting it, trying to get a legitimate race in. We ended up DNFing later in the race again anyway. I don't think we've actually finished the race. Because we did it at Darlington, if I'm not mistaken, didn't we? I think I might have restarted it at Darlington. Well, we're going to finish last. And we're going to see who will make it into the round of 12. Before we figure out something else to do tonight. Fortunately, I have to run 10 more laps. Gonna try to back up so I can just get some more practice laps in. Brad Keselowski is on the pole. And I wonder if he's going to have a chance to hang on and win this race to move on into the next round, considering he was only 1 point above the cutoff line coming in. When you're by yourself, this is a fun track to drive in this game. Problem is, you have to be by yourself. I mean, it's like that, I guess, with most tracks in this game. Not all, but most. Ovals, road courses. When you're by yourself, it's fun, but the AI are so bad at trying to hold their line. I mean, I feel so sorry and so bad for you guys that, you know, I plan on doing a live stream. You guys want to see NASCAR 21 Ignition? I was in the mood to run this tonight. I love Bristol. I haven't raced here on this game yet. I was like, alright, maybe tonight we're going to have a good race. So I always try to stay positive. And it just never kind of comes to fruition. The next live stream I plan on doing with this game is at Talladega later in the week. I'll have a premiere on Friday night at Las Vegas. And then I believe Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken. Before I finish talking about that, I'll check the community tab. I'll let you guys know for 100%. What day it's going to be ran on. The final lap of the race, William Byron leads, trying to get his second win of this round and trying to make it a Hendrick Motorsports sweep of the round of 16 in the playoffs. And final lap of the race, and he seems to have a pretty good run. Checker flag is in the air, and William Byron has won the Bristol night race, 2 crown jewels in the round of 16. Byron wins both of them, giving him 3 wins on the season now. There's a gigantic pileup in turn 1. And we'll take a look at the official results to tonight's race. Again, Byron with the win. Kyle Busch finishes 2nd. Chase Elliott 3rd. Kyle Larson 4th. Brad Keselowski rounds out the top 5. Timmy Hill 6th. Joey Gay 7th. Anthony Alfredo 8th. Tyler Reddick 9th. And Ryan Blaney rounds out the top 10. I will say, we got cars teleporting through the pit wall. And into the... I don't know what's going on now. Anyway, they got me sidetracked. It's alright. I saw that out of the... like through the screen, through the leaderboard. I think every car is going to end up doing that. Yep, there goes another one. So Keselowski should be into the next round with this finish of 5th place. Denny Hamlin finished 28th. I think Hamlin might be eliminated. Christopher Bell 13th, he may be in. Corey LaJoy 16th. He may actually make it. Well, the good news is I don't have to do the points myself, as far as I know. That'd be the next thing to go wrong. The points don't go right. But the elimination, I'm going to have to go back through this at the end of the stream and figure it all out. So the same 4 drivers that came into the race below the cutoff line are the 4 drivers that are eliminated. Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Corey LaJoy, and Christopher Bell. Bell, the Daytona 500 winner. Denny Hamlin, who finished second in the regular season standings. Only 1 win this year, but 16 top 10s, 9 top 5s. He will not make it to the round of 12. Eliminated in the first round. That has to be the biggest upset. Obviously, I think that we saw in this round. Corey LaJoy, just kind of happy to be there, but he is ahead of Hamlin and Austin Dillon in points right now. And again, Christopher Bell came up close to Keselowski. He came in 3 points below the cutoff line. He was the highest running in points of the 4 that got eliminated. Keselowski ended up finishing 5th, so he probably finished about 11 points below the cutoff line. So Bell missed by 11 points, was the closest. So it wasn't really a nail-biter, despite the fact coming in it looked like it was going to be. But granted, we didn't get to get through the full race tonight either. That could have obviously maybe played a hand in who would have made it, who might not have made it. So now we'll take a look at the playoff grid for the start of the round of 12, and we'll see where everybody is lined up. Our driver, Keegan Schneider, comes in with 45 playoff points. Look at that. 1,465 laps led on the season. I just clipped 1,200 laps led at Richmond. We led over 300 laps in that race. So now we're closing in on 1,500 laps. We could just lead 35 more. Kyle Larson is the second closest with 480. Now, granted, well, that's the 11th DNF I've had this season now, and every time I DNF, it doesn't actually calculate the laps led. Not only for myself, but it also doesn't calculate it for everybody else. So considering I have that many DNFs, that's why I have that many more laps led than Larson, because Larson has led a lot of laps this season, and I'm sure in the races that I would have simulated and would have only had like 10 laps, that he probably would have led more than that if it was a full race in those 11 races. So outside of my statistical laps led, I wouldn't really look at the other laps led for these other drivers too. I wouldn't put that into great detail, I guess. Alright, so anyway. Schneider's currently sitting 40 points above the cutoff line. He'll be the number 1 seed heading into round number 2 again. Again, Hamlin was the number 3 seed, and he was second in the regular season standings at the end of the regular season, but he is eliminated first, so nobody is safe. Next round, Las Vegas, Talladega, and the Roval. We will be premiering Las Vegas, and then I will be live streaming Talladega and the Roval in that round. Let me check the community tab like I was planning on doing, and I'll let you guys know exactly what nights that will be. And then I'll figure out something to do for the rest of the night on the stream. We will stay live for a little bit longer, though. Okay, so premiere for the Las Vegas playoff race will be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. So Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, premiere for Las Vegas on NASCAR 21 Ignition. And then the next night, on Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be live streaming Talladega on the NASCAR 21 Ignition career mode. Hopefully all goes well. We can get at least over halfway through the race is all I ask, so that way we don't have to, just kind of come up with things on the fly to do during the stream. And then Charlotte Roval will be live streamed on Sunday afternoon at noon Eastern Standard Time. So that will be the next 3 races, and your round of 12 will be on those days for the rest of this week. So we will get the round of 12 done by the end of the weekend. As far as tomorrow night's live stream goes, we go back to NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. at Charlotte. Race number 16 of 23 there. Hamilton goes in with a 136-point lead over Carl Edwards after Edwards had a rough finish at Old Spice Speedway, finished 17th. Bobby Hamilton ended up leading the most laps and winning the race. Dominating fashion with the pit strategy. Called a pit during the second to last restart of the race when nobody else did. And then we'll also live stream NASCAR 05 on Thursday before the premiere. So we will have a doubleheader on Thursday. NASCAR 05 at Bristol. So we will get a full race in, likely at Bristol, as long as I don't DNF in that one. But even if I do, at least it would be my fault, not the game's glitchiness that causes me to DNF. So yeah, doubleheader Thursday. NASCAR 05, then NASCAR 21 Ignition premiere. We're kind of pretty much every other day, NASCAR 21 Ignition. Well, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Will be NASCAR 21 Ignition for those of you watching, wondering when the next one will be. Do NASCAR 05 Truck Series. I don't want to do that. I know I used to do that, where if I DNF'd, I would just run a bush or a truck race to get it in on NASCAR 05. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to try to stick to the schedule, because people that maybe aren't available to watch this race tonight, but they were looking forward to watching NASCAR 05 tomorrow night, can still watch that race tomorrow night, and they won't miss it. Because I don't want to, for people that, say missed tonight's stream, weren't worried about it because they didn't want to watch me play NASCAR 21 Ignition, but they wanted to watch the next race of NASCAR 05, are going to miss NASCAR 05 because I streamed it during this. Alrighty. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm probably just gonna plug Madden in. Honestly. It's playoff football season. NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Mode, Season 1. I need to change the title of the... temporarily, at least. Should have known with the technical difficulties I was having with the game earlier that something like this was going to end up happening. Should have known. I'm sure because the next race is a premiere that all will go well at Las Vegas. At least with me trying to get to the end of the race. I'll keep the icons on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. All right, let me get the PS2 fired up. Okay, that's muted. Gonna have to mute the music before I put the game on the screen. Just give me a second. EA Sports. It's in the game. I'm gonna have to get rid of those icons for now. I see a black screen for a quick second. You'll still hear me in the background though. All right. Should be good to go now. A Madden 06. I gotta get the chat back up. See what's going on in the chat. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. Stepping away from our originally scheduled program. Just gotta keep playing the tournament game. I'll let you guys pick the games you want me to play, though, out of what I have left. I think I have to play every team one more time still, of the 15 that are in this. Some of them, I've probably played like half the team so far. I did simulate everybody else's, so I guess you can kind of see their records as we go down the list. Tarzan boy Ethan, time for some NFL. Yes. So Madden. Oh, Jesus! That was my water. We're good. We're good. No spillage. The lid stayed on. The lid stayed on. There wasn't much left in there, but it was right around all my wires and everything. That would not have been good. Do the Browns have an opponent? I just played the Browns recently, but I think I have to play them at home yet. Let's see. I would be playing as the Packers, obviously, but I'm 6-0, so I've played 6 of the 30 games so far. I have a long ways to go in this tournament. I have to play the Vikings twice, home and away. I have to play the Bengals home and away, I believe. I don't think I've played them yet. I have to play the Lions home and away. I played the Raiders at home. I have to play them away yet. I played the Steelers already once on the road. I have to play them at home. I played the Colts on the road. I have to play them at home. I got to play the Cowboys twice, home and away. The Falcons twice, home and away. I got to play the Bears on the road. I've already played them at home. I got to play the Ravens home and away. I got to play the Browns at home. I've already played them away. I've already played the Patriots on the road. I got to play them at home. I got to play the Titans, the Panthers, and the Eagles home and away. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much any one of those 15 teams is who I have to play in this tournament yet. I'll let you guys pick. Kind of see the scores. 20-17 against the Colts, so that was a pretty good game. Dominated the Bears 31-0. Beat the Patriots 10-3. 41-34 against the Raiders. That wasn't the overtime game. Steelers I won 27-3. And then the Browns I won in overtime 34-28. I've had some close games. Billy wants me to play the Vikings. Home or away? This is when they were in the Metrodome. At home. Alright, that'll be the first game. I have the accelerated clock on now, so they could probably get through more than 2 games this time. Probably get through 3. They won't take as long. Alright. I think Dante Culpepper was the quarterback in 05. I believe. Record for the most home runs in a game is 10. I have 5 in one game. I had no clue the record was 10 in one game. That's ridiculous. 7-0, top of the third.
We're up the right for today's game in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. I wish I could set the weather. I would have threw it on snow. Considering it's January and a lot of you guys have probably had a lot of snow recently. Especially if you're on the eastern seaboard. All right. Where are they going? Heads or tails? They're going heads. They got it. And they will be receiving. That's okay. I'll kick first. Bring it on. I just played this 2 days ago, so I shouldn't be rusty like I was last time. I think I played this Sunday night. Or was it Saturday night? I think it was Saturday night. I streamed. It was Saturday night. So it was 3 nights ago I played, because I streamed when I got home from work. We streamed NASCAR 05. Then I was watching the football game, but it was such a blowout that I didn't feel like watching any more of the game. So I came up here, and that's when I played those 2 games. Played against the Raiders and the Browns. It's had 50 degrees today. Lucky you. It was pretty warm where I live, all things considered. It was 35 degrees a day, I believe it got up to. I'm going to have to turn the, let's see here. I'll keep Al Michaels and John Madden on, but I need to go into the settings, system, audio. Main menu, audio down. Commentary. Masters should be all. think the field volume is what I need turned down. I don't want to get copyrighted for the music. I'm keeping this stream up because we did run the Bristol race at the start of it, so I don't want anybody to miss it.
It's the toss to the right.
We did run Bristol. I will change the.
A lot of weapons, and we expect to see a lot of scoring in this one.
Yeah, they sure do. But you need two things for a good offense.
Commentators are expecting a lot of scoring, I guess. We'll see. We'll see.
Burleson is on the right of the formation.
The Vikings had a pretty good offense. I mean, they had a pretty good team all around. This one they had Jared Allen, I believe.
Robinson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Unless he wasn't in the league yet. I'm not exactly sure. Single digits Thursday, Friday, wind chill -10. Or, I saw the Packers game Saturday night. It's supposed to be 6 degrees with the wind chill and the negatives. Kind of similar to what the Buffalo game was this last weekend.
From the 27.
I had no chance there. Is he hurt? Oh, he's hurt. His knee, that's not good. Yeah, those knee injuries, man. At least it wasn't a non-contact, so maybe he's okay. He's my slot receiver, too.
1st and 10.
I may need that, man. All right. Brett Favre.
Oh, he makes the catch anyway. They get first down yardage on that recovery. 1st and 10. Well, we're now on the injured player.
PCL sprain. All right, he'll be back. I remember last time we played Madden, the only time I guess we played Madden, I remember Favre got hurt, and rookie Aaron Rodgers in this game came in, and we came back against the Colts with the backup. I thought I was going to lose.
5 yards to go.
That was like one of the first games of this tournament, too. 6-0 right now. Even if I go undefeated, I still got to win the playoff game, so it's not like that matters. Oh, he's open. I should have gotten it to him way sooner. I got lucky. I found him so late. I was waiting for the other tight end to come up over the middle. I didn't even realize Bubba Franks was wide open. Wasn't even looking at him. He was right in front of me, but I wasn't looking at him.
Only one man back to carry it. Pressure coming.
Oh, we gotta get it up.
Can't avoid the rush. There was a sack with the defense.
I tried.
When you play man-to-man,
I tried to get it off.
It limits your quarterback's options. And it'll result in a sack sometimes.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3.
Yeah, this is not
Green couldn't get out of the backfield.
Not ideal.
So it's 3rd down as they try to get it to at least
3rd and 16.
Walker is lined up on the right. Dropping back.
Come on, Ferguson, get open. I let him out of bounds. Even if he caught that, he wouldn't have been in bounds. Well, that sack was costly. Try to pin him. I suck at punting in this game. I can kick field goals perfectly fine, but it seems like any time I try to punt. Okay, that was actually really good.
Here's the punt.
Get back there. Somebody get it. Oh, dang it. I didn't have the backspin. I was hoping I had the backspin. I didn't have it, though.
Ball on their own 20.
All right, well, 2 punts. You got to remember my punt returner is out right now. Oh, he hurdled him.
Records the tackle. The linebacker brought him down at the turf. It's 2nd down and 1 to go. The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Stuff it. Get him. Oh, that was a good fake. Oh, geez, there goes the helmet. That guy's down for the count. We just witnessed a death on the football field. He still got his helmet off. You can put your helmet back on, buddy. going in next play.
Ball on their own 36.
That was a big time hit. They don't do that in Madden games anymore. NFL didn't want them to do it anymore because of the concussions. Yeah, I don't blame them for it.
Barnett takes him down at the 46. Pick up of 11 on first down. Ball on their own 46.
Although it is just a video game, though, at the same time, too.
Come out of the nickel back. Rob pulls him down. And they're trying to force the defense to adjust to them. They have to reach the 44 to convert.
Everything I'm trying against these guys isn't really working. Their run game is really good right now.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel.
Whether I try to blitz or I play cover man-to-man, if they're running the ball, they're finding a way to... Oh, get some chunk gains. Go. All right, well, that'll change everything. That'll work.
The defense comes up with a fumble and a touchdown.
See, that's exactly what I needed.
And he runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
Never mind, we're doing just fine. Rush defense is A-okay. 52-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown.
To attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point
It's
after
good.
is good.
All right. It'd be nice if I could get my offense going, but at least I'm in the lead. I do get the ball to start the second half also. That was a boom.
A good one for the defense the last time out, picking up a loose ball and
It was good.
for a touchdown.
Now that they're behind, maybe they'll start throwing the ball more. I trust my secondary. My secondary is pretty good, but my rush defense is terrible. Which is, you know, classic Packers. Even in 2005, they had the same issues they have today. Sad. Some things just never change, I guess.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Look at that out. Look at that offense. 32 to 27 in yards. It is a very low-scoring game right now. Oh my gosh. Well, if he wasn't dead before, he's dead now.
He's lost another fumble, John.
That's the second time that man's helmet popped off, and that time he lost the football with it.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
Somebody needs to check on him.
The Vikings.
Speaking of concussions. Oh, that's a referee right there. I thought that was a defender. Should have postman open right here. Well, open enough. I mean, that just goes to show how big turnovers are. Because this was looking like it was going to be a very big defensive game. Back and forth on defense. And all of a sudden, they turned the ball over twice in about 3 plays. And we've scored off both turnovers.
The lineup for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good.
It's all right. It's always good to give the Vikings an L.
Consecutive points.
It sure seems like they figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
I guess you could say the key play on this drive was, well, the only play that went for 6.
One thing for sure, they didn't waste time putting some points on the board.
This one is taken by Campbell.
It's good hearing John Mann's voice in this game.
Ball on their own 20.
Rest in peace. One of the greats.
Bennett is the deep back. Culpepper sends a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing. It's working out. Robinson was the intended receiver on that play.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be running the ball too much more now. At least before the half, because I get the ball to start the second half. I'd be shocked if they run.
Going to the right.
Well, then again, if it keeps working for them, I mean,
The 22.
they did fumble it the last 2 times, though. So it could be risky.
Ball on their own 22. Burleson is on the right of the formation. Pump fakes. It's the pass off.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I
Williamson.
got bailed out. That man was wide open, and he dropped it. That should have been a touchdown for Minnesota. I was trying to figure out where he was throwing it, and then on the seam, it ended up actually being a pretty perfect throw. It hit him right in his lap, and he dropped it.
Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this
Chapman's
one.
back in the game, by the way. He nearly threw that ball right into the lineman that was laying down.
Almost at the 2-minute
Do more
mark
Madden
now.
streams. Well, if we keep having issues with NASCAR 21 ignition, then...
Dropping back, closing in.
Man, I had no time to let that play develop. That was just good defense. I didn't have anybody open to throw it to.
They have to try and devise ways of beating those blitzes.
2-minute
Sometimes
warning.
it works, and sometimes it ends up like that.
And we've reached the 2-minute
So when I'm on my own side of the field, I can't move the ball at all, but those 2 turnovers, I mean, it's definitely looking big right now. Oh, that was such a terrible throw, Favre. Why was that so bad?
Try to throw on this 3rd and long or keep it on the ground.
Well, if they throw it in,
Never have I ever.
They really set up the other team with a great chance of having a late drive of their own. That's why a run makes more sense.
I don't know why that throw was so terrible.
Minnesota comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Ferguson?
Pass off.
Yeah, I'm sure. I was hoping that maybe he can get to the edge speed-wise and then get to the first down marker. I knew I threw it short. I'll try to pin him again.
Looks like he's ready for the return.
Also, I'm gonna try to chew this clock too. I don't want to give him too much time. I'm gonna take this all the way down to 1 and then call a timeout. Niners and a Cowboys fan, so you had some mixed emotions this weekend then. It was definitely a crazy ending to that game. All right, timeout. Why are the fans booing? It's 4th and 6. Why would I go for it? I'm on my own side of the field. People in Wisconsin are ruthless. Oh, that's a great punt.
Here's the punt.
Get back.
Fair catch.
Hustle. Dang it, that's the second one that's gone into the...
He won't have a chance for a return here.
Okay, maybe it wasn't so great after all. Need to find a way to put backspin in it. I don't know how to do that with these old Madden games.
Burleson is on the right of the formation.
My guy just got knocked on his rear at the line of scrimmage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Comes up to make the play.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get
They're putting up a fight. I mean, the scoreboard looks a little bit lopsided. But again, if it wasn't for the 2 turnovers, I mean, this would be a scoreless defensive game. Where is the defense?
Makes the tackle. Minnesota will call a timeout here.
Watch.
All right, I'm done playing dime. It's just not working.
He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Steps up into the pocket.
How did he complete that pass?
With the stop.
He got drilled when he let go.
It keeps the same defense on the field.
Get him.
Pressure.
Get him. Oh, I thought he threw it. That's the 3rd turnover for Minnesota in the first half. Is that his helmet that's laying? They're going to have to start throwing roughing the passer penalties or something. We just keep taking their heads off.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
Now we got a shot to score. At least get 3 out of this. Try to make it a 3-possession game.
It's rid of it.
Oh, no. Well, so much for that. What is up with all these fumbles? Well, now they have a shot again. Well, what the heck? This is such a weird game. There's been 4 fumbles in the first half. 4 fumbles lost. 3 for Minnesota. Now I just had one. It's not like it's raining or snowing that... Oh, I had a spy and I missed him. Clock is ticking, though.
Minnesota calls a
Called
timeout.
timeout.
A minute left in the first half. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Just going to play prevent here. Try to keep them in bounds because they're out of timeouts.
Going to the air on 1st down. It's the pass off.
Oh, that was such a terrible throw. Oh, my gosh. You should have caught that after the tip.
Overshoots it.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, but they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Yeah, they're not in range yet. If they can get about 10 yards, they'll be in range. Oh, catch it. Man, that's the second one in a row that should have been picked. Third down. I wonder if they're going to go for it, depending on how much time they have left. Oh, okay, that time we got it. That time we got it. Go. All right, well.
The defense just gave them the ball to take away, but then they give it right back.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Green is lined up on the left.
Try to.
Throws on the move.
Go. Go. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
He goes out at the 38-yard line.
I tried. I had a couple timeouts. I guess I could have used the middle of the field, but I need more time to think about this. I don't know if I'm in field goal range, though. What is that, like a 55-yarder? I have the wind on my back. 56. This is going to be close. I'm going to try it, though.
Longwell needs to put everything he has into this one.
I was hoping I got myself in field goal range. I'm not sure. 56. With the wind, I think I nailed it. Come on. Dang it. I pushed it. I pulled it to the left just a bit. I might have had the leg. That was really close. I think that's only the second miss I've had this season. That's all right. I have the ball to start the second half. Let's not turn the ball over this time. Go. Go. Oh, that hole closed up so quickly. It was open for a little bit. Chevy Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond, 2003. 247 for he got loose and wrecked out. Easy to do with those old games. Those screen pass. I just got to start chewing the clock. I'm throwing short now. I had that one touchdown pass early, and that's it. It was only because of a turnover that I even had the opportunity.
Drops back. Under pressure.
I was trying to get the first. Rodgers would have been able to get it. Favre, you slow.
Ball on their own 46.
My grandpa can hop out of the chair faster than that. 31.
Favre change the defense from the gun.
Ah! Thanks for the blocking, guys. Appreciate it.
They were able to move him back.
What is that, like 4 sacks total now? Minnesota came to play defense today. Oh, that's a terrible punt.
Here's the punt.
It's not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse.
Goes out of bounds.
Okay, it wasn't good, but it definitely could have been worse.
It's 1st and 10. Receives the handoff. Blows
Oh.
in.
All right, there we go. There we go. I didn't even blitz. I'll blitz now.
It takes to bring down the quarterback. You've got the outside rush, the inside rush. They have all the
I mean, he did have a little bit of time to throw it. I guess the coverage was pretty good.
Lines up on the right side. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it.
He's throwing good passes. They just keep dropping it.
Because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous. He has to get rid of
It's probably the third one he's hit where it would have been a first down or a touchdown, and
He's lined up on the right.
they just dropped it.
With the throw.
Oh,
It's caught.
get him!
Great move.
It was 3rd and 15. We gave up 14 and a half, maybe a little more than 14 and a half. I'm expecting a fake here, potentially.
Nothing happening to the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out.
I got the punt zone on, just in case they were going to fake it. Man, he had a bad punt, too. I think mine might have been a hair worse, but his was not good either.
Ball on their own 34.
Okay.
Walker lines up on the right side. Throws it. And
There we go. There's a first down to the fullback.
Pick up of 11 on a first down. 1st and 10.
Just short dump off, something quick, because they keep putting a lot of pressure on me.
Is lined up on the right. Gets rid of it.
There we go. Out to the flat. First down again. There we go.
Makes the play at the 44. Well played. He puts it just about in front of his receiver, and it's a first down.
Starting to find holes in this defense now. Finally. I'm surprised I have 115 yards passing, to be completely honest. I thought I only had like 40.
The Vikings come out in the 4-3. Throws this one.
Oh, they were waiting for it.
Breaks the play up in the backfield.
They were waiting for that one.
Doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Green is on the right of the formation.
I'll let the third quarter expire. All right. We're sitting pretty.
And the score is 14-0.
Just keep throwing it short.
Fourth quarter.
I haven't been able to run the ball at all well today, so I guess we've got something going for us right now.
Minnesota comes out in their nickel package. Rolling left.
Oh, what a throw.
Chavis is there on the
Just kind of floated it over him.
37. Green did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Barr scans the defense from the gun. It's the pass.
There you go.
He hits his receiver. So they're able to pick up another.
That was pretty clutch because now we're in field goal range.
They're making the right calls at the right time.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here.
Jeffrey Giordano, welcome to the stream. Rams win. They did. They did more than just win last night. They put a thumping.
With the pass. Stop behind the line.
I probably got like 6 or 7 completed passes in a row.
Real good at putting a quick end to completion.
They'll need to reach the 6.
I lost 2 yards on that one, though.
For the first down. Nickelback in this time.
Yeah, this is the second time I played Madden on the channel now.
Rolls out to his
Oh, I had Walker. I saw him way too late. They almost got another sack to me. That stops the clock. So that definitely wasn't ideal.
8th play of this drive.
I'm in field goal range right now. I missed a 56-yarder right before the half, but
With 2 extra defensive backs, and the bench is in the dime.
get another.
Oh!
Oh! I don't know how I got it in there.
Winfield.
That probably should have been knocked down right at the line.
Looks to be shaken up after that play, and the initial report from the
I think
sideline.
number 33 is dead. Oh, he's getting up now. Go get him. Go get him, 70. All right, a lot better field goal range after that pass. If we make it a 3-possession game here, that should take out any sort of chance at a comeback. There's no reason why I should miss a 38-yard field goal.
And it's on its way.
All right, it's good. I was going to say.
The kick is
I missed a 56-yarder. That's explainable. I was not going to miss a 38-yarder.
And they're able to get some points out of the drive with the successful field goal attempt.
Hey, that's why you have your kicker. Put him in position to come through it. When he does,
There we go.
it gives your offense confidence. They don't have to do it all. They can rely on him to get points too.
Oh my.
Of course, the 3 out on the offense's last possession.
We just came out trying to take people's heads off today. I'll tell you that there's been some big hits on this field. We're going to have chalk outlines everywhere.
Burleson is on the right of the formation. Dropping back. It's the pass off. He finds his man.
Oh, what a juke.
Comes up to make the play.
These wide receivers have been pretty shifty for him.
Completions down the field and move the chain. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the
Broken thumb, he's only out 1 quarter.
So an update now.
What a beast.
Doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
They're getting desperate now. They are getting desperate. They're going to bring the blitz. Blitz him. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, this is an old game. Yes, it is. Madden 06, my favorite Madden game of all time. I don't have any up-to-date Madden games. This is the only one I currently have. The most recent Madden game I played, I believe, was 19. This is a good game, though. I like this. I was wondering if they were going to give him forward progress on that. Are they reviewing it? Oh, 2-minute warning. They may go for it. Jam middle. Yeah, they're going for it. Jam him. They've ran the ball really well today, and they got it. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have to go very far. We need to audible here. Oh, this is not the defense I want on the field right now. Oh, he tripped over his lineman. I'm going to wait until right before they snap it. I'm going to call timeout. I need to get the goal line defense off the field.
Getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
And this is the 7th play of this run, and they need about 9. Burleson lines up on the right side. Dropping back.
Oh, that was another big hit. Culpepper should be sliding. He's taking some hits. Timeout, Minnesota.
8th play of this drive, 7 yards to go.
I don't know if they're going to go for it if it's 4th and long. They went for it on 4th and inches and got it. Oh, they're definitely not going for it. There's no way. Oh, they called timeout. Oh. They're not quitting. I'll give them that. They will not quit.
After the sack, they'll face 4th and long.
I might just chuck it deep. I got the prevent defense on.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it.
Don't even go for the pick. Just swat it down. Just swat it.
Going long to the left.
Oh, he's open too. Oh, man.
Didn't get the first down.
He just missed him.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something.
I was wondering how he got that open.
Maybe try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
All right, just run this clock out, get to the next game.
Minnesota comes out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Now brings him down.
Mon Green doesn't have many rushing yards in this game, so I'll try to get him a few more on the way out.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. Green, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Keeps his feet.
All right, broke one tackle.
Comes up to make the play.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
We're just about down to 1 minute.
I'm only 1 for 5 on third downs.
Walker lines up on the left side.
Screen.
Throwing on the run.
Ah, dang it.
Records the
Throw was a little high. He couldn't get his feet set in time. I think I stayed in bounds.
Didn't get enough for the first.
Okay, yeah, I did stay in bounds. It looks like we're kicking a field goal. I could have ran more clock. If it was a close game, trust me when I say I would have ran that play clock down all the way. 52-yarder.
In his career, but this one, I think, might be a little out of his range.
Hey, I made a, what was it? I think I made a 51-yarder. I'm going into the wind, though. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no. I shanked that so bad. Oh, my goodness. That was the worst kick I think I've ever seen. Well, now I'm 1 for 3. Tim Irvin, welcome to the stream.
Burleson is on the right of the formation.
Oh, he's going.
Breaking free, but makes the tackle. Scrambled around, picked up a few.
Zone coverage allows the defense to keep their eyes in the backfield.
Why'd they let like 3 seconds run off and then they called a timeout?
And they can be right there to make the tackle.
Burleson.
Yeah, the Rams definitely destroyed the Niners last night.
Time is working against them.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep going to the air.
I think a lot of people were expecting a more competitive game. What it ended up being. Well, I'm 1 for 6 on third downs. They're 0 for 6. So at least we're doing a little bit better than them.
With a man in motion.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the 3 turnovers we had, we probably would have only won 3-0.
Dropping back, gets rid of it.
I've only moved the ball onto their side of the field once on a awful punt.
And he made the play when really the receiver should have had it.
Gonna get the ball back one more time, it looks like.
Don't feel well.
Bennett will commit to this game to punt. Chapman will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt.
Take it.
From the 15-yard line.
I'll just run one more play. What the heck? I'll throw a Hail Mary. Trying to pad some stats here. Hopefully I don't throw a pick in doing so. I haven't thrown an interception in a while.
Walker is on the right of the formation.
Try to keep it that way.
Stepping up. It's the pass off.
Oh, he's got him. Ah, I overthrew it. Never mind. Overthrew it. Hey, I'll take a shutout, though, against the Vikings. I will take that. It looks weird seeing this when there's no, like, outro music playing. Would have that guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Instead, there's nothing. For those of you that have played this game, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, who do I play next? You guys can pick down in the chat again. Of the teams that I have in this tournament. I'd like to play a tough team. I mean, Minnesota's tough, though. In 2005, they had a pretty good, well-rounded team. They were probably like a wild card team. wild card caliber, so they were decent. I don't need to save it right there. All right. Got the Bengals, Lions, Raiders, Steelers, Colts, Cowboys, Falcons, Bears, Ravens, Browns, Patriots, Titans, Panthers, Eagles, and the Vikings again. I guess if you really wanted to see me play the Vikings twice, we could play them on the road. Panthers are 9-18-1. Patriots are 22-6-1. Panthers and the Patriots tied. Yeah, the only two teams with a tie. I was surprised when I played Pittsburgh they were as bad as they were. They were 7-21. Then I beat them. Now they're 7-22. Ugly. There's not too many teams with a winning record, from what it looks like. The Colts are 19-10. The Vikings were 18-10 until I beat them, so they were a pretty good team. Billy wants me to play the Patriots. Looks like we'll be playing them at home because I've already played them on the road. All right, Patriots it is. Bring it on, Tom. It was 10-3 last time. Came down to the last drive. I think I had an interception in the end zone. They were driving on me, and I got the late pick. They put up a fight, but now they have to come to Lambeau Field. Oh, and there's some snow in the area. We've got some snow flurries in Green Bay. Yeah, that's what you like to see. Bring it on, Tom. This is young Brady. We got young Brady versus old Favre. I should put Rodgers in the game so we can have young Brady versus young Rodgers. I mean, Brady already won 2 Super Bowls by this time.
They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go.
All right, I lost the toss again, but they elected to kick this time, so I have to get the ball first. So I better be up at the half, so I'm not put in a difficult circumstance.
Let's play. The Packers will start the drive from
Oh, Packers.
Ball on their own 23.
All right. Favre didn't have too bad of a game last game. I couldn't run the ball, though, against the Vikings, so hopefully I can have a little bit of a running reliance.
It's the pass off.
We'll out route to Walker.
Walker makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is.
2nd and 4. I'll try to run it here.
And they don't miss tackle.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands off to the tailback.
And got it. I don't know why I stopped. I was waiting for my blocker, and then he stopped when I stopped.
So John, we expect a lot of
Little miscommunication there.
Two of the best
I still got the first down. Probably could have had a few more yards, though.
They're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment, and they come at you in another way.
I wonder if the snow is going to stick to the field.
And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. Just about 3 yards on that draw. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
I was 1 for 6 on 3rd downs in the last game, so I'd like to not have as many 3rd downs as possible. I would assume the Patriots are tougher than the Vikings.
On the right side. Hands it off to the back. Pressure coming.
Most of the time they are. Oh, that was a nice catch.
Wilson makes the play at the 45.
That was a good throw, too. That was just a good play in general. You got the go Chiefs go chance.
Be careful on that defense. He likes to open things up a little downfield. Buying time by rolling out or bootlegging.
Bootleg.
Seymour takes him down. Green.
Richard Seymour. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Great nose tackle.
45-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Gets the call.
Stopped the run 2 plays in a row now.
Green couldn't get out of the backfield. 7th play of this drive. 9 yards to go.
3rd and 9. Well, that's the first 3rd down of the game.
Is
We'll
lined up
play
on the left.
action.
Great fake.
Got Bubba.
On the run.
There we go. Oh, he missed a guy.
He has it. Samuel is there on the stop.
All right. Well, it's nice to start off getting a first down on third down.
First down after another. They're putting together a nice looking drive here.
Chewing a lot of clock. We're wearing this defense out. Putting together a really nice drive. Oh, man. I had him, too. Was that Seymour that knocked that one down? I wouldn't be surprised.
Ninth play of this drive. Walker is on the right of the formation. Under pressure.
God.
Oh, they gave up a
Well, I was getting beaten around.
And what that's going to do.
Wow, I lost 13 yards on that sack.
When you get in those situations, the defense really has the advantage.
Well, I'm going to air it out.
They have to get the ball inside the 20 to convert.
Time to air it out.
New England comes out in their nickel package. Going
We got double coverage. That's probably not a good situation to be in.
Almost picked it off the end zone.
I probably should have tried something for like 10 yards to try and get into field goal range. But I was 1 for 2 on field goals in the last game. The wind on my back.
Will come into this game to punt. Right, sets up.
Coffin corner punt here.
Here's the catch.
Oh, well, or just boot it through the end zone. That was nowhere close to the sideline. What was that?
The kick sails
I need a new
out of
punter.
the end zone.
Well, it sucks to chew all that clock. Was that like an 11-play drive and I didn't get any points out of it?
Going to the air on first down. With the throw, Curtis Brady is there for the tackle. Brady delivered that one with just the right amount of touch.
He's one of those guys who's extremely accurate.
Scoreless after one.
Receivers rarely have to make any adjustments in their routes to come up with the ball.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even.
I mean, I guess New England's a cold area of the country too, so it's not like they're.
We're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 27.
It'd be different if I was playing a team from the South or like a team in a dome
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3.
out west, on the West Coast. Still like to see the snow falling at Lambeau though.
Stops him for negative yardage. That play doesn't fool anybody.
The defensive line does a great job of staying home, holding their assignments. They were all over that draw.
Try to force him to a 3 and out. I mean, the good news with the time possession is, oh, okay, I had 9 plays.
Right. Lines up on the right side.
Still a decently long drive.
Sends a man in motion.
Get him. Get him.
With the pass.
I mean, he had all day to throw that.
It's tipped away by
All right.
the cornerback.
Fourth down. This might be another defensive game against the Patriots, just like the last time. Then again, I thought the last game, well, I mean, 17 points total, still a defensive game. Oh, that was almost blocked. I should have switched to him and tried to block it.
Fair catch.
Not taking any risks with that one. All right. Dump-offs worked last game.
Green is lined up on the left. He'll pass on first down.
Oh, that was such a bad throw.
Trying to get him in stride.
Oh, my God.
He shoots him.
I know it's snowing outside. But that was bad. Get it to him again.
Swings it to the outside.
There we go. There we go. That's a first down.
Harrison is there on the stop.
That was a different play, but he had the same route.
On second down. Ball on their own 46.
Try to chew more clock as I'm working down the field. I do get the ball Oh, never mind. I don't have the ball to start the second half. Forgot they had the ball first. That was a risky throw. Favre's gunslinging it, as Brett Favre does, or did, I guess. He doesn't play in the NFL anymore. Remains in his mid-50s.
New England comes out in the dime package. Throws on the move. Dumps this one off to the right.
Stuff.
With the tackle. Caught the pass, but didn't go
He's getting a
anywhere.
lot of looks here.
Defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
To get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first.
This is about where I got stuffed last time. Their side of the field, about midfield.
Dropping back, throwing.
Just short. Just short.
Receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
And try to run it up the gut here, just to get the first.
Tucks it away.
Oh, we got an opening. That'll work. I was just trying to get the first down. Oh, no. I should have known. There should not have been that big of a hole on that play.
This one is going to be on the offense.
Well, that sucks.
That was all about.
That is not anything you want to see.
Ball on the 37-yard line. And this is the sixth play.
Now it's third and medium.
2-minute warning coming up.
And now it's a 2-minute warning.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
That stinks.
2 minutes left.
I don't know if I can kick it this far in the elements.
Come out of the nickel. Rolls left.
Oh, no! God! Well, I definitely can't kick a field goal now. What an unfortunate turn of events. We went from a touchdown brought back on a holding call to throwing an interception on the next play. We're blitzing Brady. Blitz him.
Rolling right with the throw. He goes up
that didn't work.
And a new set of downs with that completion, and that's their first conversion of the game. He's trying to get them back to the line. On the carry. Gets rid of it.
He's got so. He has so much time to throw the ball. Why can't I have that much time to throw the ball?
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Closing in. This one falls incomplete. Third and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play.
The way he was laying on the field after that. Well, at least it's a close game this time. First one to score might win.
Green Bay lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Drops back with the pass.
Oh, he's so wide open. Gosh darn it.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage,
freaking Brady.
Best option, and then throws it to him.
I need to score before the half, too, because they get the ball to start the second half. I played cover defense. I had a cover 3, and they still just floated it up over the top like nobody was there. There should have been one guy there. I don't know where he was at, but that was busted coverage. And Brady's not going to miss a throw like that either.
Because he can get it past you and score very quickly.
This one is handled by Murphy.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
That is very true, John.
1st and 10.
All right, I need that crowd to shut up. We're on offense. They're not supposed to get loud right now. Oh, my. That was, I mean, he was wide open. He just missed him. Nothing I can do there.
Further downfield, we'll have to face a 3rd down situation.
I would like to not face a 3rd down situation. I threw an interception in the last one.
Green is on the right of the formation. Throwing.
There we go. There we
And
go.
the catch is made.
Did I get out of bounds?
Forced out of bounds.
Okay.
And
He's trying to get
the
out of
36-yard
bounds.
line. Led him perfectly that time. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score.
At least a field goal just to get something. But I'd really like a touchdown because that's going to put a lot of pressure on our defense if I'm down, start the second half. That's a catch. That's a catch.
42.
You talk about great concentration.
So much pressure. I had zero time to throw the ball again. Oh, don't review this. He had it. He had it. Favre got drilled.
I think he was, but remember to reverse
Oh.
it, the referee has to have clear visual evidence.
What is that? One. I don't think he had it. Never mind. That's coming back too. The refs are out to get us this game. Give it to me anyway. Oh, they gave it to me. Why is the crowd booing? We have the... They said it was a catch. They said it was a catch. I don't know why they were booing. A lot of New England fans here, I guess. I don't have time to throw the ball. Driver's open.
This pass is incomplete. Right.
How did that hit him right in the face mask?
A little over a minute left.
I bought so much time. Waited for a guy to get open. He got open, hit him right in the face, and he dropped it.
Dropping back. Slings it.
Come on, just get the first. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Is there on the stop.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Oh, we got a blocker. Go! I tried to spin.
Is there for the tackle.
This is a great line.
Not using any timeouts. I don't want to go no huddle here either. I want to really make sure I'm picking the right plays. We're actually moving the ball better than what I have in the first two games combined.
Looking for room.
I didn't even move the ball this well against Minnesota. I'll use my first time out there.
Receiver did a great job reading.
I just hope I'm not using too much clock.
And the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
From the gun, on the carry. Fakes the handoff.
Go Favre. Go Favre. Okay, don't go. Don't go. Never do that. That's a lesson on what not to do. Don't throw it across the field, over the middle. Or don't throw it across your body over the middle of the field is what I meant to say. It worked that time. It usually doesn't.
It's first and goal at the 4.
All right, got one timeout left, 26 seconds.
With the throw.
Just overthrew it.
Was the one they were trying to
I had to float it though because I saw that defender there. Didn't want him to pick it off.
It's second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Try to run it.
9 guys crowding the line against all these receivers.
Oh, I had a hole. Oh man, he was so close.
Trying to run it in on second and goal.
Punch it in again.
It's third and goal.
Hustle, 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 hustle. Got one more timeout. Get it, Favre. Get it, Favre. All right, there we go.
Great job up front.
Great clock management too.
Did a good flip. And they made just enough room for him.
Let's go, spike it. Let's go. Old man Favre has a rushing touchdown in the snow at Green Bay. Who would have saw that coming in this one? We have ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen.
The kick is up.
We're going to be tied at halftime. We're going to have to be on defense to start the second half. Trying to keep my 7-0 season alive.
And they're able to cap it off with a touchdown.
When you're out there for as many plays as those guys were, you increase your chances of making a mistake. Penalty, turnover, blown play, whatever. But give them credit. They kept it together, and they walked away with a touchdown.
Good punt kick coverage too.
This time, as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here.
I would imagine they're just going to run the ball here. I got cover defense just in case. Then again, it didn't matter. They scored on a deep play anyway already.
This one is handed off.
Halftime. Have some momentum going into the half, so that's good.
After the first 2 quarters of play, we're all tied up. And we're set for the second half.
SWY Games, welcome to the stream.
He's got hold of that one. From the 4-yard line. That's 20.
This is a new want to your channel, the WoW new live stream.
The Patriots will start the drive from 25-yard line.
What do you mean by that? Hopefully you're enjoying. I'm trying to make the most out of nothing tonight, essentially. We obviously started playing NASCAR 21 Edition. We ran the Bristol race. We had a glitch. I was having some glitching issues before I even went live, which caused the stream to be delayed about 45 minutes too. Not the old ones. There are some people out there that play the older Madden games. They just don't have as big of a following because they play the older games. Everybody with the bigger following plays the newer games.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
Like if I played NASCAR Heat 5 all the time when NASCAR Heat 5 was out and didn't play NASCAR 05 or NASCAR Thunder 04, I guarantee I'd probably have more subscribers. But I know some of you guys do like the older games, and I like the older games.
Here is a 3rd and long.
Obviously, we have a nice little niche with that.
Is on the right of the formation.
All right, 3rd and 11. We need to stop these guys right now. Oh, okay, there we go. Brady goes down. Down goes Brady.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good.
I mean, we still have players that play today that are in this game. You know, we have Ben Roethlisberger. We got, well, I mean, Roethlisberger just retired a couple nights ago, but
here's the kick.
Got Brady Rogers as a rookie.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Okay.
1st and 10.
See if we can take the lead for the first time in the game.
Walker lines up on the right side. Pass play here on 1st down. Steps up.
Oh my God.
Faisal had his hands up.
That was almost my second one.
Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Yes, it was. Big break. Terrible. That's Madden 06, Black Ace. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, Walker. I didn't even see that defender over the middle there. That linebacker nearly picked it off. I floated it up and over it. Thankfully.
Like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on it.
Yep, this is 06.
Tucks it away. Faisal with the stop at the 43-yard line. Maybe 3 yards under the line. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a 1st down.
This is where their defense is picked up on this side of the field. So hoping. Keep moving the ball the way I did at the end of the first half. Oh, they ran into each other.
Throwing.
No! How was that picked? Oh, man.
Throws that one right to the
That's the second one of the
He
game.
thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
How did that even happen? I had two receivers open. They both ran into each other, so I had to look for a new guy. And I saw Green coming up over the middle one-on-one, and somehow it missed him to the left. I don't even know how that happened.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Dillon didn't have much to work with on that running play. It's second down.
Girlfriend tested positive for COVID. Really been around here all weekend. Your test came back negative. Tell me how that makes any sense. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm assuming you have a pretty strong immune system. Maybe that has something to do with it, at least. Your body's probably just a little bit better at fighting off illnesses. That's my best line. I'm not a doctor by any stretch of the imagination. That's my best guess.
Lines up on the left side.
But I definitely understand where you're coming from, though, at the same time. Oh,
Barnett brings him down.
Well, this is
well played.
Not exactly what I wanted.
It's a first down.
They're on my side of the field. 1st and 10. Late in the third, tie game. I stopped them on a 3-and-out to start the second half, and I just threw an interception when I moved it onto their side of the field. That's 2 interceptions I've thrown on New England's side of the field in this game.
That time they worked as a team and they made it look easy.
This game is harder than Madden 22, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, the older games are so much harder than the new games. It's part of why I like it. It's just more challenging. The AI are so dumbing down in the new games. You can run the same play. You can find a play that works and run it over and over and over again. The AI is never going to catch on. But in this game, you run the same play more than 2 times in a row, and you're lucky even twice in a row. The AI is smart enough to actually pick up on your schemes. Hence why I'm struggling. Now, granted, I'm playing a good team right now, but it's a lot more fun to play offline when the AI is more competitive. With any game, really. Used to rush over 300 yards a game in this game. I don't have a long enough time to be able to do that. Amon Green was good, but he wasn't that good. Not to put up those numbers. Oh, yes, I was going to say, throw the flag. He ran into me after I called the fair catch. I need all the yardage I can get. I'm struggling. I should say Favre's struggling. I don't know if it's the snow or what it is exactly, but I have struggled this entire game so far.
Ball on their own 39.
All right, Favre. Snowing sideways. That's a first. Okay, never mind. He was a little slow turning around. I thought I was going to be able to get the first down, but I didn't quite get there.
Somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming.
I wanted to slide there. I wasn't trying to dive. It worked. It ended up working.
This first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around.
I'm so glad I didn't fumble the ball when I dove.
Going to the air on first down.
Oh, Walker. That was a nice pick move by the slot guy. Well, I guess Walker was a slot that time. But the normal slot guy, Chapman.
First down. In field goal range now. Walker is on the left side of the formation. There he goes.
Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh. I thought he was down, but... Alright, that's it. Favre's not running the ball anymore. Can't be having any of that.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the
That would have been his third turnover in this game. It's definitely the worst game he's had all season. I think I only had one pick coming into this game in the first 7, and I've thrown 2 already in this one.
Looking to run it here.
Well, it's late in the game. I should say already. Oh, that just weaseled it in there.
Harrison is there on
Let's
the
go.
at the 1 yard line. They get 20 yards there, and it's first and goal. Ball 1 inch out, and this is the 6th.
I'm going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. Hope your Titans beat the Bengals. They play next week. I think the Titans have the the Titans have the Bengals next week. So the Bills play the Chiefs. Wish your team good luck.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
I know I said Favre was done running it, but he's got 1 rushing touchdown from the 1 already. Surely he can get another. Let's go. He doesn't fumble it on the goal line, at least. Who would have thought the only 2 touchdowns I was going to have in this game were Brett Favre rushing touchdowns? I don't think he ever rushed for more than 1 rushing touchdown a game. He had a long career, too. Honestly, all the matchups this coming week in the NFL seem by the eye that they could be really good.
And it's up. The point after is good.
Packers play the Niners.
A 1 touchdown lead with just under 2 minutes to go.
Saturday night in Green Bay.
Well, you practice those 2-minute drills for, and how you slam the door.
I knew the Rams were going to be good, and honestly, in my opinion, I think they're the scariest team in the NFC outside of Green Bay. That's why. That's why I was really hoping the 49ers were going to beat the Cowboys, because otherwise we were going to have to play the winner of the Cardinals and Rams game. But 49ers won, so we got to play them because they're the lowest seed. So once they won, I was like, all right, we don't have to play the Rams next week. I think the 49ers will be a good matchup, but I think Green Bay should end up winning. The Rams are the team I'm scared about. I'm also scared about the Titans because the Packers' rush defense isn't good. That might have sealed the game with that pick, by the way. Nick Barnett with the interception. You love to see it. Now I just got to sit on it. Well, they still got a few timeouts. We're in field goal range, though. Take that, Brady.
He tucks it away. Johnson hits him down. Nice tackle by the linebacker. They'll need to get the ball inside the 15.
It's sushi for dinner. I'm not a big fan of sushi. I love seafood, but something about sushi.
They'll make this a 2-possession game.
I'm a big fan.
This drive, just inside the 20.
That's a first down.
He's there on the stop. Good job up front as the line springs the back.
I think I'm going to need one more first down to clinch the game. Lady luck with us. Don't bet against your Niners. Oh, I spun right into that hit.
At the 9. It's the goal picks up 4, maybe 5 there. And if they can get inside the 4,
2nd and 5. Chew the clock. Just don't fumble it. They have 1 timeout left, so it's not completely over yet. But considering I'm in field goal range, I feel really good about this. I'll play one more game, by the way. You guys can pick who I play again. Let it get down to 1 second, snap it.
Looking for room.
Oh, I'm going to score. Give it to him. He didn't have one in the last game. He's got one now. I got 3 rushing touchdowns in this game. I couldn't run the ball at all against the Vikings. Now I have 3 rushing touchdowns in this one.
Brett Favre is our
Brett
winner
Favre.
of today's Sports Trivial
Said his
Award.
name so weird. Need spicy mayo
So they'll try to tack on the extra point.
and EEL sauce.
And it's
I don't
on
even
its
know what that
way.
is.
The
Eel
extra
sauce?
attempt is good. Now enjoy a
I don't know what eel
two-touchdown
sauce
lead.
is.
And so they didn't have very far to go.
Got crypto,
They were
welcome
able
to the
take
stream.
advantage of that and get the touchdown.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and get them the ball back.
Ball on their own 20.
Now you would think the game is over. They do have 1 timeout still.
The Patriots
And it is Tom Brady.
5 receivers set this time.
If anybody can come back in this circumstance, it's this guy.
Johnson is later on the stop.
I'm just going to play prevent defense and just try to keep them in bounds so they can use as much clock as possible.
They're just lucky you didn't throw it to the other team.
And they
Slight
spiked
stops
it.
the clock.
It's 3rd down now, I think.
4 down territory here.
And I guess I don't
3rd
completely
down
blame
and
them for doing
long
that.
coming up here.
Eel sauce is the best. Can't say I've had it.
Brady back in the shotgun.
Alexander Birkin, welcome to the stream.
Uses the pump with the throw, and he makes the grab.
The NASCAR 21 game crashed and glitched on you as well.
27. He's trying to hurry.
Yeah, I was having bad luck even before I went live, so I couldn't actually go live until about 7:15. We were supposed to be live at 6, and then I got 42 laps in, and it glitched me into the pit road front entrance wall, so I just said screw it. We were already in the next round of the playoffs. I wasn't going to fight with it tonight. Obviously, now that the round resets at Vegas, Dega, I'm going to be fighting for every point I can again, but we won at Richmond, so again, I wasn't worried about it at all. Take the knee. Not like the actual Eagles. Gotcha. No, delay of game. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
15 after the penalty.
I don't know why they name it that. Maybe it is Eel and you just don't
Looks
know.
like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory.
Oh, why are they calling a timeout?
Minute left in the fourth quarter.
Just for that, I've got to throw a Hail
One more
Mary.
kneel down needed.
Rub it in their face, Favre.
First down marker just
Probably throw my 3rd interception. That's what they get.
It's the pass off.
I got the 1st.
Russell is there for the tackle at the 15.
That's what they get. I'm also going to kick a field goal.
15 yards on 2nd down.
Just to rub it in even more. It's like, oh, you want to keep this game going, huh?
We'll attempt this one from
You sure you want to
32
keep this
yards
game
away.
going?
The kick is up. It's good.
My kicker needed practice after missing 2 of them in the last game anyway. There we go. I left 4 seconds on the clock.
To put this one in the air.
That's all right. That's what they get. Take that, Belichick. Calling a timeout on me. I was trying to end the game. I was trying to help you. Instead, you guys lost 3 more points.
With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here.
Yeah, try the Hail Mary. I dare you.
So this could be the last play of the game.
Maybe Brady will throw another pick.
This is going to do it.
It could have been over.
This will be the last play of the game.
The game could have been over. Oh, I was hoping they'd pick that and run it back to the house. Well, it was a close game. Believe it or not, I actually took the lead with about 2.5 minutes to go. Ended up being 24-7 at the end, though. Tastes like sweet barbecue, but sweeter. I couldn't even tell you when the last time I had barbecue sauce was. It's not something I really, like, eat with anything. Always been a mayonnaise and ketchup person. All right, we'll play one more game. Who do you guys want me to play? Can't play the Patriots again. I've already played them twice this season. Who do you guys want to see me play of all these teams? You got the Eagles, Panthers, Titans, Browns, Ravens, Bears, Falcons, Cowboys, Colts, Steelers, Raiders, Lions, Bengals, Vikings again. Remember, this is a 2005 season, so you kind of got to think about who might be a little bit tougher of an opponent. I will say the Lions still stink, just like they do now. So that isn't. I mean, the Browns gave me a good fight the other night. I mean, they took me to overtime. Panthers question mark. I saw the record on here. They're 9-18-1. They're not doing so hot. I think Pittsburgh's actually the worst team in this tournament. I don't know how. They've got a really good team. I don't know why they lost so many games. I mean, I can play the Panthers if you want me to. You had the question mark on it. It wasn't a statement. And if so, home or away? I haven't played them yet, so. Caps are tied 2-2 into the third. Wish them good luck. Colts 19. What's the 19 mean? 19 wins? Is that what it was? Yeah. Colts are 19-10. We actually, last time I played Madden, they took us down to the wire. We won 20-17. That was when we came back with rookie Aaron Rodgers because Favre got hurt. We were down 17-7 and we came back and won. We had to play him at home. So we played him on the road the first time. Yeah, the Colts have the best record on here outside. Well, I guess the Patriots had the best record outside of us. But we haven't played as many games as these guys yet. It's kind of unfair, even though I am undefeated. But I already have more wins than the Steelers. Let's beat them Cowboys up. All right. We'll do it at Jerry's World, too. I haven't played a road game yet tonight, so I'll play a road game. Make it a little bit tougher on myself. They're 500 right now, which is about accurate. I feel like Dallas is about 500 every year. Thought they only had a 17-week season. Well, this is I'm playing a tournament on here. Yeah, it is a 17-week season, but well, at least at this time. Now it's 18. How about them Cowboys? I like how you put it down in the chat, though. Let's beat them Cowboys up. Oh, yeah, this is an AT&T Stadium. This is, oh, geez, I don't even know what this... Does anybody know what the Cowboys Stadium was before AT&T Stadium? Was it still AT&T Stadium, but then they just rebuilt it? Tails never fails. See? I'll take the ball first. I feel confident.
The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started.
Gotta go back to her. Oh, tomorrow night. I thought you said tonight. Hey, that's tomorrow, though. Don't worry about it.
From the 4-yard line, the 20.
I mean, I have to work tomorrow, too, if it makes it feel... I have to actually wake up for work in about 8 hours from now, so if it makes you feel any better. Gonna play this game real quick, end the stream, work out, and go to bed. I better get the snap off. Wasn't paying attention. Oh my God! Is that DeMarcus Ware? No. Was DeMarcus Ware playing in 2005? I didn't even think about that. I think Terrence Newman was playing for him too. They had a really good team. They've always had great players, but they just never seemed to win any games. Not since the 90s, at least. Oh, yeah. And my man Bubba Franks. Favre is not going to have a bad game. Yeah, I mean, he had 2 rushing touchdowns in the last game. He didn't do... I had a good game, smart game against Minnesota, but the stats were, like, right there. We need to have Favre a really good game this time around. Oh, look at that toe drag. Nifty.
Look here, he does 2 things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch.
Billy's got to work tomorrow,
He shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
Oh, well, it was 2nd and inches. Now it's, what, 3rd and 5? How did he lose 4 yards on a run play?
They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try to run the ball right at them.
They did not block whatsoever. Minus 5 yards rushing on one play.
Gets the call. Play action. Rolling out to
I mean, I'm just going to keep throwing to Bubba Franks. They're just going to leave him one-on-one. Favre's got the hot hand, but I think Bubba Franks has the hot hand right now, too. He had 3 receptions and 50 yards already. It's only the first quarter. First drive.
Only one man back.
He's not open that time. Threading the needle to Walker. Oh, man. He took a big hit there. Well, now one of my top targets is gone. Going up the gut. I want to get that first down this time. Glad peak season at Amazon's over, though. Yeah.
Only one man in the backfield.
Good for you. I feel the same about Home Depot too. Well, Home Depot's peak season's more in the springtime, but we did peak right before the holiday. Also, walk like 15 to 20 miles a day working at Amazon. It's a good workout, though.
Glenn is the guy who's there to bring him down. Gain of a couple on that carry. They'll need to get to the 8 to convert. Is on the left side of the formation.
Oh, man, such a bad throw. That was right in the defender's lap. Come on, Favre. Evening, Christmas. Yeah, I can attest to that. I mean, you have slow days from time to time, usually like during the week. Oh, just shy of the goal line.
The Packers get the big strike again for their second long 3rd down conversion on this drive. It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It took so much time getting to the line. I had 9 seconds left when we broke the huddle. We still didn't get the snap off.
And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and goal at the 1. Looking upfield. Great.
Oh, Favre is going to do it again. He's got another one. Let's go.
And instead of trying to force one into
that one I wasn't even going to attempt to run it in. That was not designed. I just saw the opening and went for it. I have 3 rushing touchdowns with Brett Favre tonight. What? It's only the first half of this game, too. Gotta make the money, though. Yep. Gotta bring home the dough somehow.
And it's up.
7-0.
The point after is good.
That was a good
They
drive.
have a one-touchdown lead now.
Had what, like 2 third-down conversions? Bubba Franks went 3 for 3 to start the drive. Then I had to start moving the ball a little more because they were double teaming Franks after so long. They freed up somebody else though. Unfortunately, Walker's out though. Dallas penalty holding. Yeah, pin him. How about them Cowboys?
Will begin this drive with better field position thanks to the foul.
Yeah, they're at their own 9.
First and 10.
Who's quarterbacking? Number 11.
The Packers.
Oh, that's Drew Bledsoe.
Baby, he's there on the stop. He came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole.
Honestly, didn't realize Drew Bledsoe was playing for the Cowboys in 05. Jason Witten.
Green Bay.
I think he was a rookie this season.
Big comes up to make the play. At the 10. Nice tackle by the linebacker. 9 yards to go.
Nothing beats Papa John's.
Johnson lines up on the right
I think
side.
Domino's is pretty good.
Rolling.
Oh, there we go. Al Harris, pick 6.
There we go.
We're taking it to him.
Packers. He takes that one all
Sorry
the
for
way.
anybody that wanted to see a close game, but we're dominating all assets right now.
They'll get set for
They
the
just threw a
extra
pick 6 in their own red zone.
point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
Got the PAT.
That's 14 unanswered points.
These guys are really starting to get the momentum going in their favor.
Bowman kick downfield. This one is taken by number 18. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting the pass and taking it back for a touchdown. Ball on their own 22. Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
Got Witten in motion.
Pressure coming with the throw. This
Oh.
ball's incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
Really? I like how he had to state that. Obviously not what he was looking for. Fans got tears in their eyes. Yeah, they're getting restless.
Back with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back.
We're in old Jerry's world.
He's there for the tackle. And a pickup of about 2.
New stadium, old stadium, doesn't matter. We'll take it to
Ball
him
on
either
their own
way.
24.
3rd and 8.
Bledsoe using split back.
Why would they run it on 3rd and 8?
Make the play.
I think they were just giving up. Are they giving up already? Who was coaching the Cowboys in 2005? Anybody know?
Happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out.
I don't know what that was.
Here's the catch. Fair catch called for.
I think they were expected not to get the first. They probably didn't want to throw another pick 6, so they're like, you know what? Let's just give it to him.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
What made you get rid of Heat 4, Heat 5? I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't plan on playing them really ever again.
You're on first down with the pass.
Oh my.
Almost intercepted. Win. Hands up.
I've made some terrible decisions in this game. I'm usually smarter than that.
That's a break for the offense.
Heat 5 I didn't really care for. Heat 4
Lines up on the right side.
was the better of the Heat games. I just didn't keep them because I have the older NASCAR games. I
Drops back.
wouldn't want to go back to Heat 4 if I have Thunder 04 and 05. So I don't play on my own time. The only time I really played NASCAR games
2-minute warning.
Majority of the time playing games at all is when it's for the channel, whether it's me recording it or streaming it.
Right. He's lined up on the left. He'll pass on first down. And he makes
That's
the grab.
Murphy.
Glenn takes him down. The throw to pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
With the throw.
Oh, I shouldn't have floated it. Well, you know what? That worked. Oh, and he missed the tackle. What is going on?
I tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option.
I shouldn't have floated it like that. But then that guy should have also made the tackle. I mean, I wanted to destroy these guys just because you guys wanted me to down to the chat, but I didn't think it was going to be this ugly this early.
They go up by 3 touchdowns.
I mean, everything that can go wrong is going wrong for him.
Now they're starting to run away with this one.
I guess Favre's having himself a good game.
Yeah, last drive,
Outside of those 2 errant passes where I almost threw picks, it's been pretty good. Perfect otherwise, really.
From the 1.
No, I had the physical copy for Heat 4 and Heat 5. NASCAR 21 Ignition is the only NASCAR game that I can think of that I actually bought the digital copy. Everything else I had in the case. Or bought the disc. So I'm old school. Oh, that...
With the coverage. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Sorry for any Cowboy fans watching this.
Johnson is lined up on the right.
I feel for you.
Morgan in motion.
It's got to be ugly. It's got to be ugly to watch.
With the pass.
Oh.
The 40. Midfield. The 40. The
Well,
30, the 20.
Is that the spark they need? That was my fault. That was my fault. I switched to the wrong guy.
Get back up and then make a throw in the next play.
Well, I only got rid of those ones. I didn't throw them out. I just returned them back to GameStop. Especially the Heat games. Like, I would just return it when I went to buy the next one. I didn't have the channel until, spring of 2020. Heat 4 was already out for 4 or 5 months by then.
Recognizing defense and making the right calls against it.
This one is taken by Murphy. The 20. They head back out onto the field after scoring a touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing. And
oh, I forget. They get the ball to start the second half.
Ball on their own 28.
I have no rushing yards. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh, that's the... Wait, what?
Hands it off.
I thought I had some rushing yards.
On the move. And he makes the grab. 10-yard gain that time.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Right. He's lined up on the left. Throwing short.
Oh, got a blocker.
The wide receiver on the right side. Reese is there on the stop at the 47.
Hey, this is why you run those.
Favre's having himself a game right now.
Situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Far from the shotgun. He'll pass on the first down.
Bubba Franks, there he is again.
That's a 12-yard gain.
There's that man again. Favre rushed for a touchdown. What, did the commentator say something that I missed?
Rolling out to his right. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Oh shoot, I'm running out of clock.
Had a lot to do with that play. It brought back zone coverage, never given the quarterback an option.
Go, come on, hurry.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel pack.
The Cowboys.
Throws it.
Oh, man. That guy got lit up. You know, it's actually kind of good I chewed as much clock as I did, considering the fact that it's 3rd and 17, and let's see.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it.
Oh! Almost on a screen pass on 3rd and 17. I was just trying to get in field goal range. I did, but they called timeout too. It's gonna ice the kicker. All right, come on, Longwell. Make this a 3-possession game again.
The lineup for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt.
I'm playing it safe.
And it's on its way.
He got it. He has it.
He's good. That field goal puts them ahead by 17 points.
All right.
And, John, they put up 3 points.
Really would like if they did not come back on me in this game. That'd be embarrassing as we were up 21-0.
The 20 can't get it from behind.
That was a good return.
The defense gave up a touchdown the last time.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play.
Yeah,
There's
just
not a
play
whole lot of
smart.
time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Yeah, Favre had that rushing touchdown. That's what I thought. I don't know why it says we have no rushing yards. Oh, there's a go. That's Al Harris's second interception in this game. Oh, right back to the blowout again.
We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or take him down for the sack.
Try to move it into field goal range. Got 9 seconds. I can use the middle of the field. I got a couple timeouts. Oh, I took too long to pick a play. Crowd acts like it was their noise that made the issue. At least I know what play I'm going to read. Try to get to Bubba Franks on the edge. Oh, Bubba's open. Oh, dang it. I underthrew it. If I would have floated it up over the top, he might have scored. 4 seconds. I think I'm too far away to kick it. If I didn't have that delay of game, it would be close, but I still don't think I'd be in range. Hail Mary it is.
And this should be the last play of the half.
Does Favre have a vintage moment in him? Does he have the vintage moment? Oh, he's got him. Oh, I underthrew it.
The end of the second
Maybe give him a chance.
Green Bay 24, Dallas 7.
Dallas gets the ball to start the second half. It's not out of reach yet for him. I feel comfortable with the way my team's playing both offensively and defensively, though.
And he got all of that one. Great pick.
I didn't even pay attention to the game. That's okay. I don't do. I mean, this is a NASCAR-oriented channel, so you not paying attention to this does not hurt me whatsoever.
Javon Walker was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
All right, cool. Javon Walker's back.
Johnson is lined up on the right. Drops back, slings it to the outside. Incomplete pass. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback. But his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
Bledsoe using split backs. Gets rid of it.
Oh, man, he almost threw another pick.
Was the one they were trying to
He's already got 2 of them.
Now, had the coverage on the play. Green Bay lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
Bledsoe has not been good on third down. Neither is the play calling for the Cowboys, at least. Where was he throwing that?
2 passes in a row.
He had a guy open over the middle or on the sideline, but he threw it at my guy instead of his.
Chapman is the deep return man. Here's the punt.
That was not a good punt for them.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Nope, I'll take the field position. Thank you very much.
Green is lined up on the right.
I would imagine Favre's probably going to get the Player of the Game award again.
Rolling. And this pass is complete.
He's just slinging the rock.
Into the receiver on that one.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Little stop and go route by drive. I couldn't have underthrown that
He was in the right place at the right time, and it saved them from giving up
any worse than what I did right there. He was open on the stop and go. It's almost like when he was going, I threw it as if he ran a curl route.
Comes out in their nickel package. It's the pass off. Almost picked
They're
up.
bringing a lot of pressure now.
Was the intended receiver on that play. And was there on the cover.
Let's play full 15-minute quarters of these games. Beat your opponents by 100.
So far. Favre will work out of the shotgun. Rolling left.
Oh, jeez.
Almost intercepted.
I'm not coming out of the gate strong in the second half. Well, I mean, I did until those last 3 plays. I will say they stopped me. They held me to a punt. I think that's the first time in this game. They're hanging on for dear life. The problem is their offense is not good at all. Oh, that was a terrible snap.
He signals for a fair catch.
Ah, just trying to knock it back.
Ball on their own 20. Green Bay lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. With the pass, and the catch is made. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation. Because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
They have like literally twice as many plays as they
On
have.
the right side. Drops back. Rolling out to his right. Rolling.
Another one. Oh, that's Harris again.
What a play to intercept that thing.
That man's got 3 interceptions in this game alone.
Which is when one player follows a quarterback for the entire play. If the quarterback isn't careful, he'll get picked.
That's unbelievable. Al Harris has 3 interceptions in one game. Bledsoe's just got to stop throwing the ball. I know they're down, but... Oh, well, there's Bubba Franks again. Oh, that guy missed me. This is just... What a game for Bubba Franks, though. He's having a big game. Probably got over 80 yards receiving, 5 catches, touchdown. This is definitely getting lopsided in a hurry. I just missed the extra point.
Under a minute for that touchdown.
Why? I'm usually not this bad at kicking.
The defense had a short field to defend, and they just couldn't rise to the attack.
Missed 2 field goals in the first game, and then I missed an extra point. That was an old extra point, too. That's the worst part about it. They were snapping it from the 2, not the 15. Or wherever they snap it from now. I think it's 15.
It's 1st and 10.
See if Al Harris is going to get any more interceptions. I don't know what the record is for the most in the game. I'd imagine it's probably like 4. Oh, Bledsoe sacked. At least he didn't throw a pick that time.
Defensive lineman to get the sack.
That is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have 2 things. First, you have great coverage downfield. Second, you have guys up front who can really rush the passer.
Green Bay lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
I didn't think my arrow was pointing to the left. I just missed the timing with the clicking the X on the meter. I missed it badly.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Nickelback in this time.
And Bledsoe sacked again. Cowboys fans are booing their own team. They can't take it anymore. They just can't take it anymore. Oh, man, I almost blocked that. Oh, I shouldn't have called the fair catch. Dang it. I didn't think I was going to get that blocker to pull out the way he did.
Ball right around midfield.
I swear, if they leave Bubba Franks open again on this play.
He's lined up on the left. Looking to run it here. Closing in.
I mean, he was open enough for the first down.
He was able to hit his receiver in stride.
I don't understand why they're not throwing it to him. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
We have 1st and 10 here. Franks helped his yards after catch average go up on that last play.
I bet they did.
Looking upfield.
He's open again.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver.
I know he wasn't downfield that time, but he still got, what, 8 yards?
Found his tight end for a good game.
Yeah, and what happened was the play fake held the linebacker just enough.
The AI is usually a lot smarter on this game.
Open, boom, the quarterback hit him with a pass.
They need to get the ball.
So I am extremely shocked that he is open on nearly every play.
Only 1 man back. Drops back.
Nobody can stop Bubba Franks. This is absolutely insane.
Great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf.
I mean, I'm running different plays every time, too. It's not like I'm running the same play.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 30-7. The Pack are very much in control and come close to wrapping it up with a score here as we begin this 4th quarter. Walker is on the right of the formation.
Bubba Franks. Oh, I don't know why I threw it off my back foot like that. That probably would have been a touchdown. I would imagine that was probably going to end up being a touchdown.
Walker is lined up on the right.
There we go. That one is.
Touchdown, Packers.
Watch this play. He's able to find a hole in the defense and he gets into the end zone. Now that's an example of how to use your personnel in the red zone and how to create mismatches.
Blowout City right now. Used to have NFL Blitz. Jimmy Johnson VR Football 98. I didn't even know that was the game, to be completely honest.
Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
There were a lot of different NFL games, though, running at the same time in the late 90s, early 2000s. Before EA was the only ones that had the rights. 2K had a game there for a little bit.
This one is taken by number 18.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to
Do they, though? Do they, John? Because to me, this team does not look like it's playing with a lot of pride right now. At least they're playing with pride.
Defense lines up in the nickel.
They've taken their pride. That guy didn't even get blocked.
Was some valuable yardage on that one through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane.
This is one of the more pathetic Dallas Cowboy performances ever. I mean, I know I'm undefeated, but
Johnson lines up on the right side.
we had a close game against the Patriots. Oh my goodness, he almost threw another pick.
Never saw the defender.
Sometimes in zone coverage,
They're about to boo Drew Bledsoe out of the stadium. Jerry Jones about to fire him on the spot. I think Tony Romo was a backup at this time.
Come out in a dime package. Pressure.
They need to bench and bring in Romo.
Just can't find a way to bring that one in. Johnny had plenty of room, just couldn't make the catch.
Those are for PS1. There were some for PS2. I think 2K was making NFL games till 2004.
Here's the kick.
Good return. That one I should have called fair catch. The one before that I should have legitimately returned it.
Ball on their own 43. Walker is lined up on the right. Rolls out to his left. Throwing on the run. Wynn is there on the stop. Driver makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Still have no rushing yards.
Walker lines up on the right side.
Well, I have some. They just, I guess, didn't get accounted for.
And he hits his target. Glenn records the tackle. Well played. He puts it just enough in front of his receiver, and it's a first down.
Brett Favre. I didn't realize they had 4 touchdowns passing. Or, well, it might be 3 passing and then the 1 rushing.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Yeah, NFL Game Day, that was another one. Yeah, they had a ton.
Walker is lined up on the right. Receives the hand.
Bubba Franks.
Rolling.
Let's go inside the 20.
Great tackle to save the touchdown.
For any Cowboy fans watching right now, I do feel sorry for you. 07 for the Wii.
On the call.
Frank's going to pop open on this one. I'm just going to go to Henderson. Let's get into the fullback.
Records the stop.
Well, Favre's definitely having himself a much better game this
Fifth
time.
play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Frank is on the right of the formation. Play action. Gets rid of it.
Bubba Franks. Oh, he's short of the end zone. Got the first down, though.
Are having success on first and second down on this
2-minute warning.
Faced a third down situation yet.
Just padding some stats here.
It's first and goal at the 2-yard line.
We know we're going for Bubba Franks here.
Looking for the goal line.
They know we're going for Bubba Franks here, and they still don't guard him. Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. They need to review that. I could have swore he was in bounds.
Incomplete passes are never going to put a team away for you.
Right? He was in bounds.
Game to keep the chains moving when
I
you
can't
have a
challenge
lead
it.
late
We're
in the
under
game.
2 minutes. Well, that's unfortunate.
Tosses it out to the right.
Dang it.
Breaks the play up in the backfield. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Hands off to the tailback.
Just get to the edge. Oh, man.
He's there for the tackle.
I definitely haven't been able to run the ball in this game. So one thing they're definitely stopping. All right. Let's take the points.
This will be from about 20 yards out.
Well, I'm not missing
And
this
it's
one.
on its way. The kick is good.
I don't know what I would have done if I would have missed it.
Increase their lead.
Tried in the hole,
Some
probably.
drop concludes with a field goal, and they seem to be relatively happy with that.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
This one is taken by number 18. The 20.
Number 18. Didn't even say his
The
name.
special teams unit did a real nice job picking up their blocking assignments on that play. 1st and 10.
Yeah, greatest show on turf.
Defense lines up in the nickel.
They would have won the Super Bowl that year, too.
Rolls right. It's the pass off.
Oh, Harris almost had another one.
They just have to keep throwing.
Number 31, Al Harris. Will Al Harris get a 4th interception in this game?
Johnson is on the right of the formation. Rolling. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defender got in between the
I'm going to have to check Drew Bledsoe's stats at the end of this game, but his quarterback rating's got to be terrible.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
0 for 5 on 3rd down for the Cowboys.
Rosen. Just can't find
That guy got popped.
In this situation, they'll probably just
Keyshawn
want the ball.
Johnson.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3
At least the
and out.
punter's getting a lot of practice today.
Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 34.
I'm just getting stupid now. Favre's going for some records.
Favre back in the shotgun.
Favre wants the record book today.
Now, rolling out to his right.
He's got Chapman.
Deep down the middle.
He's got him.
Records the stop. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. They have 7 yards to the end zone.
400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns passing, 1 rushing touchdown for Brett Favre.
He gets the count. Ellis is there for the tackle at the 10.
Might need Favre to run it in again. Lamont Green hasn't done anything. I mean, Lamont Green has done something. He does have 2 receiving touchdowns. He's just not running the ball very well. Not getting great blocks on offense either.
Williams comes up to make the play. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now it'll be 3rd down and goal. It's 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. Walker lines up on the right side. Dropping back.
Go Favre. Go Favre. Oh, we got it. I was wondering if I was going to get it. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns today. I mean, 2 in this game. That was like 9 yards out, too. Oh, my gosh. Have you ever? Have you ever?
And it's up. The point
47-7.
Back 4-on with another score. Again, a reminder, John, this team can get
2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, 400 yards on the dot passing. I mean, rushing yards, he doesn't have that many, but
plenty of distance
and maybe 10.
from the 4-yard line. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays. Ball on their own 20.
At least the Cowboys did score. They did not get shut out. I shut out the Vikings earlier. That was it. Then I had a close game against the Patriots, and then this one's ugly. I mean, the Vikings game was fairly close. Oh, they got 2 seconds left. The only way that this can end is with another interception from Al Harris, right? Call my shot. 4th interception of the game for Al Harris. Potentially.
Pressure coming with the pass.
Give Al Harris another pick. He was in the vicinity. It actually hit 23's hands.
The game is over. The final score is
Destroyed them Cowboys. Yes, we did. Take that, Jerry Jones. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Yeah, we gotta check the stats for Drew Bledsoe. I want to see what his passer rating was. My passer rating was probably pretty close to. It wasn't perfect. I don't think it was perfect, but it was probably in the 130s. Pretty darn good. Individual. Drew Bledsoe's passer rating was a 26.1. 87 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Only 2 completions on 18 attempts. An 11% completion percentage. Yikes. That 1 touchdown was over a 50-yarder, though. If he didn't have a touchdown, honestly, if that play didn't even happen, he would have went 1 for 17. The completion percentage in the single digits. Pass rating probably would have been single digits, too. That was poor. 139.3 passer rating for Favre. 24 completions on 34 attempts, 70%. That's pretty good. Average of 11.7. I got sacked once. Minnesota, I got sacked like 4 times. Look at those stats, though. 139.3, 400. That like a perfect 400. 3 touchdowns passing. I also had 2 rushing. Wait a minute. I thought I had 4 passing. I thought I had 4 passing and 2 rushing. Yeah, 2 rushing. Look at that. Favre outran Ahman Green. Favre had 2 carries, though. Green had 8. I had 8 carries with Ahman Green, -2 yards. I could not run the ball. Unless it was scrambling with Favre. Oh, jeez. There's something else I was going to check, too. No, never mind. That's alright. We'll end the stream now so I can get on with my life, I guess. My life outside of YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for watching here tonight. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. As always, we'll be back and better than ever again with another full race live stream tomorrow night. A little break in the action tonight. Played some Madden. The only reason is because we did run NASCAR 21 Ignition, but we DNF'd only 42 laps in. Wanted to give you guys some content. And trying to not do quizzes every single time this happens because that's now our 11th DNF of the season so far in NASCAR 21 Ignition. Obviously, with the game and its glitchiness, it's going to happen a lot. Next NASCAR 21 Ignition race will be the Round of 12 opener at Las Vegas. It will be premiered at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday night. A part of a Thursday doubleheader NASCAR 05 live stream will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then as soon as that's over, that's when the premiere will hit at 8:30. Tomorrow night's live stream, NASCAR 05 Chase for the Cup, but it will be the Truck Series Custom Schedule season. Race 16 of 23 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, or at least Lowe's Motor Speedway at that time, but at Charlotte. So 136 laps, 200 miles there, and that will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. We'll go back to our regularly scheduled content on the channel once again tomorrow. 33 days to the Daytona 500, only 19 days away from live commentary of the Busch Clash right here on the channel. Thanks for your support as always again. Road to 10,000 subs. Road to just greatness on the channel. I couldn't appreciate you guys anymore. Well, I should say I can't appreciate you guys enough for the support you give me on a regular basis. Thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your night.